Hey everyone, welcome back to Forrest Reviews, the channel where we dig deep into the details of the coolest models, collectibles, and tech on the market. Today, I've got something really special on the table, the V-2 rocket Germany 2026 model. If you're into history, military engineering, or just stunningly detailed replicas, you're going to want to stick around for this one. Now, let's start with a quick background for anyone who might not know. The V-2 rocket, originally developed by Germany during World War II, was the world's first long-range guided ballistic missile. It marked a significant moment in both military history and the dawn of space exploration. This model pays tribute to that era, while also integrating modern detailing and construction techniques that reflect the 2026 reinterpretation. So, let's get into it. First impression: this thing is a beauty. Standing at just over 18 inches tall, it's an imposing presence on any shelf. The design clearly takes cues from the original V-2, with the sleek fuselage, pointed nose cone, and iconic fins, but what sets this 2026 model apart is how it merges historical accuracy with a touch of modern flair. The paint job is immaculate. We're talking a matte military grey base with realistic weathering effects that give it a slightly battle-worn, aged look. There are even subtle metallic sheens on the panel lines to mimic real-world metal fatigue and structural wear. It's these kinds of small details that really elevate this from just a display piece to something that feels authentic. When it comes to build quality, the materials here are top-notch. The outer shell is made from a durable resin composite, and the base includes metal fixtures for extra support. It's got some serious weight to it. You can feel that it's not some flimsy plastic job. Whether you're a collector or a model building enthusiast, this is a piece that feels built to last. Now let's talk about accuracy. This isn't just a random sci-fi interpretation. The model closely follows the real proportions and markings of the historic V-2 rocket. It includes everything from the engine nozzles to the fuel tank access panels, and even simulated rivets along the body. The team behind this model clearly did their homework, and it shows. One of my favorite features is the included display base. It's styled like a launch pad with faux concrete texturing, a plaque with the model name, and even some small detailing like maintenance ladders and fuel lines. It's not overly flashy, but it ties the whole presentation together and makes the rocket stand out even more. As far as the assembly goes, if you're building this from a kit, you're looking at about 6 to 8 hours of work, depending on your experience level. The parts come pre-painted, but if you're into custom detailing, there's plenty of room for weathering or even modifying it with your own decals. The instructions are clear, step by step, and beginner-friendly, which is always a plus. Something else I found pretty cool: this model includes a little Easter egg. Inside the top section, there's a tiny capsule with a quote from Wernher von Braun, the original mastermind behind the V-2. It's not visible unless you open it up, but it's a nice little nod for the real history buffs out there. Of course, no review would be complete without talking about the price. This model runs around $150 to $200, depending on where you pick it up. For some people, that might be steep. But when you factor in the craftsmanship, the historical value, and just how visually striking it is, I'd say it's well worth the investment for serious collectors. If you're into World War II memorabilia, aerospace history, or just want a conversation starter for your office or study, the V-2 rocket Germany 2026 model is a solid choice. It's got presence, detail, and historical weight all in one package. Alright, that wraps up today's review. If you like this breakdown, give it a thumbs up, And don't forget to subscribe to Forrest Reviews for more deep dives like this. Got a model you want me to check out next? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.